What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. As you can probably see in the title and thumbnail, we did it. We got our biggest buck ever with the new compound bow that I'm about to show you. I haven't even done an unboxing for it yet, but I'll give you a full run through on the new setup and everything. I just ran to Harbor Freight to pick up some things for my arrows real quick to help get those more dialed in. But yes, we got it done. We went hunting. It was 2 days ago now. Yesterday, I was going through a bunch of footage trying to get this video up for you guys, and I decided that this deer, I just have so much respect for it that we're going to try to really break it down and show you guys how it all went down. It was a ton of fun, and so yeah, we're just going to break it down for you, what all I've been using this season, and run through just like, you know, the bow setup. We started with the crossbow over there, just everything we're doing. It's a mess in here right now, but first season ever, got it done, got a big doe down. You guys saw that video, and yeah, just a little teaser right here. Look at that sucker. Big old buck, big old 8-point. So at least I'm counting as an 8-point. I say if you can fit a ring on it, you count the point. So we're calling it an 8-point, but biggest buck ever. First one with this bow over here. So without further ado, let's hop into today's video. Alright, so these are the arrows that I wanted to run, and these were actually factory cut. They were too long for me, and I got them too early from when I wanted to actually go and hunt, so they're not even cut yet. So I had to borrow actually some arrows from OV Productions. I'll leave him linked down below, because I think we actually went together. I think he already dropped his video, so make sure to go check that out. But so these arrows are not ready yet. I still have to trim them up, throw some wire nocks on, and glue in the inserts. But the arrow I did use is this sucker right here, and he was absolutely covered. So we blew through the back lung. So anyway, without any more teasing about that, we're just gonna get dialed in, trim up these arrows, and at the end, we'll go through how it all went down, because I know that's what you guys are waiting for. So let's get these arrows trimmed up to the length of my new bow. This is a Mathew Vertex. This is actually the flagship from 2019. I got a really good deal on it. My first ever bow. Got it used. And so this is just what we're gonna be using for the next probably at least 5 seasons, I would imagine, unless something new craziest comes out. But it's got both stabilizers on it. This is a Trophy Ridge sight, and yeah, so we're gonna get this sucker dialed in, trim up some arrows to length of what we want, and take the target out and sling a couple arrows at it. Just kind of show you guys what's up, and then roll some footage of the beast that went down. So here we go. This is the kind of dummy arrow I've been using, so it's a little bit different than the other ones, but I'm gonna try to get a measurement on this one so then we can see what it's supposed to be lengthwise. Okay, so there's full draw. What I think I'm gonna do actually is I'm gonna take this arrow we've got right here, and I'm gonna throw with this red Sharpie just some little marks on it. Draw it back to full draw and look at what mark you want to mark it at, and then take that mark up to our actual arrows here, line it up, and then trim off whatever edge we want to with, where did I set that? I got like here we go. I was watching some videos that I'll link below. I'm pretty sure we can just use one of these 2 reed cutters to trim her up. So that's gonna be the plan. So let's get right into it. Alright, I actually just cut my arrow there. It actually looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm just taking this little hand sander thing. I'm just gonna shave off any of that excess carbon there. Just make it nice and smooth. It's looking good. And then you take one of these Q-tips and you just try to clean it all out, just so that glue can stick. Actually looks pretty good. I'm happy with that. That was just this little tool right here. Little dandy guy. We're good. I'll leave everything I'm using linked in the description below in case you guys want to pick any of that up yourself. But this arrow is now cut to fit my length individually. I've actually got to glue in the real inserts, so I need to go pick up those inserts. Get the inserts glued in here. The place I went to use that bow glue, they were sold out, so they said Gorilla Glue actually will work just as good. So a little all-purpose Gorilla Glue, put that in there, slide in that insert, let it sit for 30 minutes, not seconds, 30 minutes, and then should be good to go. Be able to fling some of these into our new bag. So we'll see how these look. Keep you guys updated. Alright, I'm gonna attempt to bury this guy. Got 2 5-gallon buckets right here, and we're gonna need a little shovel. Let's go find a spot to bury this head. Well, I brought out the old tripod to film it, and it broke. So, but this is where I think I'm gonna be burying them. Got the deer right there. I'm gonna bury it right here, I think. So we're gonna dig this area out real quick. All right, so we just got the hole dug right there. Looks pretty good. Definitely gonna be able to fit the head, which is the plan, because I'm thinking I'm gonna have the antlers stay out of the ground a little bit and put these 5-gallon buckets over it, kind of create some humidity and stuff, but just to kind of help preserve the antlers a little bit better. But now we're gonna take this bad boy right here. So much respect for this guy. We're going to set him right in there. Perfect. Okay, I'll get a little level shot right here. Antlers just sticking out. Put the 5-gallon buckets over that. Down in here. Big old deer head. All right, these are the new arrows by Victory that I'm gonna be shooting. Got that insert all glued in. We gave it probably like 30 minutes. We didn't give it very long. So we're gonna see how it holds up. Sling this one, first time I ever shooting this arrow. It was dialed with those other arrows, but those other arrows, the fletchings are kind of getting a little rubbed off and stuff. So, you know, it may not shoot. I almost got dialed for a bad arrow, if that makes sense. So we're gonna, these fletchings are pure though, so we're gonna make sure it's dialed for these arrows. Let's sling a couple. First one's at 20 yards. Sorry for such a low camera angle too. Yeah, you saw that tripod broke, so you guys are a little bit lower now. Let's see how it shoots. Aiming for the middle. Here it looks a little high. Just a little though. Let's go check it out. I'm hoping not a ton of tuning needs to go in just for these new arrows. But oh nah, she looking good already. Aim for the middle. I'd say that's, you know, a little left, a little high, like some of that's gonna be human error, but yeah, that's pretty doggone close. Maybe I can lower just a little bit. Left and right is decently good. I don't know. I may not even adjust anything. I don't want to adjust something. It'd be human error. All right, we got the arrow out. Just had to use both hands, but insert hold. Gorilla Glue worked, so that's good news. And honestly, the shot was pretty good. I'll probably, maybe tune it up a little bit. It's only a couple arrows. But now we're gonna get into the part I know you guys have been waiting for. Because over there, we got that European mount sitting up there. Just buried it. You guys saw that. Now we're gonna go in here. We're gonna talk about how it all went down. And yeah, why you guys are probably here to hear the story. My biggest buck ever to date. Start rolling some footage. You guys enjoy. Alright guys, I'm going to give you a little voiceover because my camera equipment was acting up a little bit and I didn't capture everything on film, so I was kind of going to basically talk over what exactly is going down. So right now, from the left, this little buck comes walking in, and I kind of knew this is the direction they would come in from, just from the wind direction, and then also where our cameras were. They like to bed over there on the left, and we call that the homestead. That's where most of the bigger bucks will bed, and this isn't a big buck, but still, the bucks will generally come from the left, working to the right to the feeder. So immediately he comes to the corn, and he starts eating. He seems a little bit nervous about something, and in the moment I thought maybe he was just picking up my scent a little bit, but he immediately just starts eating like nothing's wrong. So he's doing good right here. And then he actually hears something coming from the left, and that's when I realized something's about to go down. Like right there, he notices something is coming in, he backs out a little bit, and I see something kind of walking through the trees. I actually notice another little buck, but then I will actually see this rack coming out of the woods, and I'm like, alright, that's a big buck. And this little guy, he obviously notices, he backs out of the feed, and he's coming over there to look and try to figure out what's going on. And then right here, actually, you can barely see the rack coming through the trees, and this little buck is just kind of coming over there to check it out and everything. This bigger buck is staying in the woods. He's not coming out to the feed. He almost knows there's something up. He kind of seems to know that I'm actually in this stand right here, so he's staying his distance. He's probably 50 yards. But he's in some thick woods right there, like no shot possible. And actually, there will be another little buck that starts to walk out here in a second. But this little guy, they start working away from me. So I know this isn't good because I need this bigger buck to come closer to me so I have a shot. But at the moment, this little buck, there's something up around these evergreen trees right here that's taking them away. So right at the moment, they are walking the wrong way. And then right here, this little buck actually starts to walk out. And so now we've got two bucks that are out of the woods right here. This is another little buck. He's almost smaller than that first one that walked out. This one's just a little spike. And so this is when they start walking up, and then actually that bigger buck makes his way on the opposite side of that tree right there. And that's when I get my first good glimpse at the buck I eventually killed. But right now, you can see they all walk up and away from where I'm at. Then I have to move around and try to find a grunt call because I'm going to try and bring him back in. They have all walked away, and it's been about 30 minutes until I end up seeing another deer. But at last light, that same little buck comes walking through, and I know that if they do the same thing that happened before, that bigger buck will actually follow him back in, and that's exactly what happens. I don't get this on camera, and I'm super bummed about it, but I get a 20-yard shot broadside on this deer.
Right here.
Bro, Lucas. That's not that big pimple you're talking about, right?
No.
We're good?
Oh
Yep.
my, you are more than good. Start taking pictures, buddy.
Oh my gosh, dude.
But this is the
Get behind that thing. I got you.
This is see the creek?
Yeah, that's where he's going.
So the water's right over there.
Oh, he almost made it.
He almost did.
Dude.
Dang.
How many points?
No, take the brush behind it. You gotta show those.
Dude, Lucas, that's incredible. That is incredible, dude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8 point? If you can put a ring on it, right?
See this right here?
Oh yeah, that's a 9.
See this back here?
10?
They were coming. It was gonna start going. See all of these? These are all stickers.
Dang.
Dude. Congrats.
Go.
Great job, dude. Great deer. That is actually a very nice deer.
Thank you. Dang, bro, that's crazy.
So what you're gonna do with it, I got no idea.
Yeah.
That's so crazy, dude.